Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Sonny Fernandez here, and tonight we're going to be reviewing one of the best vampire movies ever made. Lost Boys. I love The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys is great, but we're not reviewing The Lost Boys.
It's finger licking good.
Hey, Near Dark. I love Near Dark. That's one of my favorite vampire movies. It's like a Western vampire movie, but we're not reviewing that one either. Friday Night. Friday Night is my absolute favorite vampire movie. It's my favorite vampire movie ever. I love that movie, but we're not reviewing that one. Tonight, we were reviewing A Return to Salem's Lot.
He commands it.
No, not Salem's Lot. A Return to Salem's Lot. No, wait, where you going? Where you going? Get back. Don't be clicking shit. Just give me a second. Let me explain myself.
How could you pull this kind of bullshit stunt on me?
Look, here's the thing. There's a lot of vampire movies out there. There's black exploitation vampire movies. There's Hammer vampire movies. Shit, there's even Western vampire movies. But there's never been anything like A Return to Salem.
You could change the way outsiders feel about us forever.
And I mean, it takes a guy like Larry Cohen to really make something like this. Larry Cohen is such a singular filmmaker. I mean, he's been an inspiration of mine for years. Nobody makes shit like Larry Cohen does.
I know you think I'm crazy, but it's true.
I mean, we're talking about a guy who made movies like The Stuff, a movie about whipped cream that turns people into zombies. And Cue the Winged Serpent, about a giant dragon loose in New York City. I mean, there's one thing that every truly great Larry Cohen movie has. You know what that is? Michael fucking Moriarty. Now look, I mean, I know a lot of people know him from Law and Order, but I've never seen that show. I know Michael Moriarty from It's Alive 3.
To be king over the
Now, here's the thing, I'm up against a lot of pushback from this one because I've never read one good review of Return to Salem's Lot.
I can take the criticism.
Since when the fuck do I care? When do I let that stop me, right? So let's get on with the review. First off, this has nothing to do with the classic Stephen King novel. That's one of my favorite Stephen King books. It has nothing to do with that. It's not a continuation of the Tobe Hooper made-for-TV Salem's Lot either, which I watched again a while back and I actually don't think it held up very well. I didn't like it that much.
Is this the best I can do?
No, this is an all-new town of vampires, and they've been living here for centuries now.
Speak it again, Joe. Vampires!
Moriarty plays a anthropologist who gets stuck with his bratty son after his mom decides to ditch him.
You haven't even seen Jeremy in 3 years.
Wait a minute. Is that... Well, anyway.
So now what?
Now let's talk about this kid. A lot of people don't like this kid.
Fuck you!
But me, I mean, I've always liked him. I always thought he was kind of fucking funny.
For this pile of shit, look at this! Look!
I like this kid.
And I mean, he is supposed to be kind of annoying. He's supposed to be a spoiled little rich brat with flashy clothes.
Shit, how I hate being a fucking kid. Always being shuffled around.
Moriarty is hilarious in this.
You got something in your eye.
What?
Here.
So, no, he's not as funny as he was in It's Alive, like when he shot that motherfucker with the dart.
Does it hurt him?
Not in the least.
You sure of that?
Absolutely.
See you in the morning.
So it turns out the vampires in Salem's Lot are really glad that Moriarty was there because they want him to write their Bible.
It's your profession to set down the ways upon cultures.
No. See, these aren't your run-of-the-mill, average, ordinary vampires. These are Quaker vampires. They came over on a fucking Mayflower.
Not the Mayflower, the other ship, which everybody thought had sunk.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, not the Mayflower. They drink from cows.
See, human blood is still the best, but the way things are going nowadays, it's not quite good for you.
Every now and then they get to eat, you know, obnoxious punk teenagers. Or bums.
What are you doing? Don't put me in front
Who
of
gives a fuck about them, though? I don't like fucking teenagers or bums. Go ahead and fucking kill them.
That figures.
Moriarty and his kid find out, you know, this town really ain't that bad. They actually kind of like it.
And their lovely granddaughter, Amanda.
Wait a minute. Is that...
Well, how does a whale and a shark have sex?
I mean, Moriarty gets to bang his childhood sweetheart,
I'd be happy if you could just be Joey again for me.
and the kid gets to fall in love with Tara Reid. The vampires really do use sex to kind of trap their heroes in this situation.
Where were you all night? Sure as hell didn't come looking for me.
See, that's the thing about vampires, and that's why I like this movie so much.
Jeremy, have you, did you get laid last night?
Who, me? I'm just a kid. Did you?
You know, it sounds like a good idea. You get to stay up all night, you get to live forever.
To outsiders, I'll be trusted like a child, but I'll be as cunning as a man. I'll serve better in the image of a child.
Serve? Be a slave, you mean?
You see, so there's basically two kind of people when it comes to vampires. There's people who want to be vampires, and then there's people like me.
Dead! That's what he'll be, is dead!
The people who want to murder them with extreme prejudice. See, once you become a vampire, you're evil. You gotta kill people.
Why do you make it sound so old-fired old?
And that's why I'm gonna come and stake your motherfucking ass.
You're a cold-blooded son of a bitch.
That's where Samuel Fuller comes in. That's right, Samuel motherfucking Fuller. He's the director of the classic World War II movie, the big red one. And Underworld USA.
I'm a friend of Vic's.
You're a friend of Vic?
Yes, ma'am. I got something for him.
Which some people say is his masterpiece, but me, nah, his masterpiece for me is White Dog. A movie about a white dog that is trained to kill black people. You know, it's actually an inspired critique of racism, tapping into the relationship between humans and animals in a way that places it within the ranks of cinematic masterpieces. It's also fucking crazy.
Don't worry about me. I don't die easily.
Anyway, Samuel Fuller is in town hunting Nazis.
I'm not a Nazi hunter. I'm a Nazi killer.
But you know what's better than hunting Nazis? Hunting vampires. So when the vampires take Moriarty's kid and threaten to turn him into a vampire, they go on a motherfucking attack, and they do my favorite thing, go around staking vampires. You know, I'm not really sure how you turn into a vampire in this movie either, because there's not really a lot of neck biting or blood sucking or anything. He lays in a coffin. I don't know. When I was a kid, I always thought it went back to having sex. Once you had sex with a vampire, you turned into one. I don't know. That's just how my crazy, horny mind worked. You know, what you gonna do?
I have to do it. The pain won't go away until I do it.
But, I mean, who gives a shit? Because this is my favorite part of the film, with Moriarty and Samuel Fuller going around the suburban neighborhood, sneaking in the basements and staking vampires. You know, there was a scene actually like this in the original Salem's Lot novel, and it wasn't in any of the TV miniseries. So I actually thought that this captured that part of the book fairly well, them creeping around during the daytime and staking vampires. I love this part of the film. It all ends when the vampires seemingly get the upper hand of Moriarty. But he's got a surprise for them motherfuckers.
You see that smoke? Do you know what's going on? The coffins are burning.
Yeah, I love the way he delivers that line, how everybody gets all scared while he just knows he's got the upper hand.
Your very homes are burning. You have no place to hide. And when the sun comes up, you'll fly.
I love the part of this movie. I love it. Look how scared they get. Yeah, man, that's fucking badass right there. You don't fuck with Moriarty.
Every last fucking one of you, you're gonna fly.
Dad! Help
And then they have a big showdown with a head vampire in this barn right here. And it all ends with a valuable back-to-school message.
All of a sudden, I'm not in such a rush to grow up.
Me neither.
And I guess getting old isn't so bad either.
Here's the thing. I mean, if you're a guy like me who loves B-movies, Z-grade horror films, you can see past the special effects, and you can look past, you know, how different this movie is. And for me, that's one of its best qualities, is how different it is. And, you know, it's funny, too. It's a very humorous movie. It doesn't take itself that seriously. There's a lot of great set pieces, and the mood and music in this movie is fantastic.
You broke your solemn vow, Joseph?
You know, and there's a really good atmosphere to this whole thing that's prevalent throughout the entire film. The way it's shot, the way it's lit. And hey, if nothing else, you get to see a young Tara Reid being burned alive, huh? Huh? And keep checking the channel because I'm always uploading new animation, new trailers, new videos. I might even do some video game shit pretty soon, so keep checking it out. I got a lot more shit coming you guys' way. Hey, thanks for watching.
They told you I was a lousy driver.